Hi, my name's Arpad Balog. This is Jennifer Scott. We're here at IFN Modern, and we're talking chairs, high quality reproduction chairs.
That's right. We're actually sitting in a pair of high quality reproduction Florence Knoll chairs.
Florence Knoll chairs.
Exactly. So these are reproductions from IFN Modern. That's where we are today. They're based off of her iconic chair from 1956.
So what makes this piece so iconic?
You know, all reproductions essentially are taking some of the most fundamental key pieces from different eras and how they, like, if they had a strong impact on design and making them available for the modern consumer. So the Florence Knoll chair was iconic for her time. Being a female architect, that was a huge deal for her time, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that her focus was on achieving aesthetic beauty, but not swaying and giving up on durability and functionality as well. So those principles have followed through into the IFN Modern reproduction.
Right, and it's just amazing, like you look at the chair and it's held up all those years, right? Like it's...
These reproductions, they are for timeless designs. They're definitely for chairs that are they were famous in their own time, and as we move forward, they're gonna continue to sort of hold their value and their style.
Right.
No matter what product you're looking at, if you're looking at online shopping, you can make a fairly safe assessment on the quality when you look at the details they've put into the design.
Okay.
So because IFN Modern reproductions are very focused on replicating the details of the original piece, IFN Modern kind of offers a great system for that. You can go on to ifnmodern.com and order yourself a swatch packet.
Okay.
So they're gonna send you exactly this. So it's all of their leather options. They have 3 different kinds of leather, as well as all of their upholstery options.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
And so that's going to allow customers to really get a sense of what the particular color tone is, right? Like when you say a red chair, that could mean anything.
Yeah.
Right? But
right.
there, you know that it's this color of red. Or when you say... With whites, there's a lot of different whites. So the ivory there shows you exactly what that ivory is going to look like.
Okay.
Gives you a sense of how it's going to feel. You can touch it and know what it's going to be like when you're sitting on it.
Right.
So if you feel this is the IFN Modern Italian leather, and it feels great. It's soft, it's not too hard, and there's definitely still high comfort involved there. What it does offer is high durability. So it has a protective coating on here, heavier than the other 2 leathers, and it is great for high traffic areas, maybe commercial spaces, if you've got kids or pets, anyone that's going to really be using the chair, putting the chair to its test, or any of the furniture pieces. Yeah, it has that great coating to it. The second option has still a protective coating, but a little bit softer, and that's the aniline leather.
Aniline, okay.
So the focus with the aniline is more on the luxury feel of the leather. So it is going to be a little bit softer. I think that's what you have here, and you can just feel it's just a little bit more supple in terms of the actual feeling when you're touching it.
Yeah.
Again, it still has that protection, but a little bit less. So if you're looking for the most durable, you're going to be looking at the Italian leather most likely. And if you're going for your main focus is the feel, maybe the aniline might be best. But there's still a third option, which is my favorite, and that's the vintage leather. Okay. So that refers less to the actual leather and more to the method of how it's treated. Okay. So when you look at the vintage leather, it has some of those natural grains and color variations and almost feelings of distressing within that leather that it naturally comes with, and that's where it gets the term vintage. Okay. But it has the same coating as the Italian leather.
So it's the same durability.
Same durability. Okay. Wears the same.
Excellent. Now what about cleaning? Because I know leather is really easy to clean.
It is.
Now cashmere,
I'm looking at it. Doesn't sound like it is.
It doesn't sound like. I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe it would get all pilly, and it would probably stain, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
It
doesn't get pilly, and it's safe if you're spilly.
Safe if you're spilly. I love that. Nice.
So they've done a 15,000 rub test on their fabrics, and what that means is they've made sure that for 15,000 rubs, that fabric is going to stay looking like that. Really? So above and beyond what you would ever do to your chair in the lifespan of owning your piece of furniture, that upholstery is going to stand up to that.
That's amazing.
Okay. It is pretty amazing.
Very nice. So let's break this sucker down.
Yeah, all of the piping and the buttons with any of the IFN Modern leather pieces, those detail bits are also made of 100% leather, which is an area that a lot of reproductions kind of skimp on, right? It uses synthetic, it's a cost savings, but again, it's just speaking to the quality.
Wow. And then, so what type of stitching do they have on here?
They use a lock stitch.
Lock stitch.
And so kind of what the name suggests is those stitches just lock in and they won't pull apart. And what that's going to do is ensure that the piping stays intact and exactly where it's supposed to be. It's not going to, you know, in 5 years from now have the piping hanging down.
Right.
It's not glued on. It's
Okay.
actually properly stitched in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, I also noticed that it's not leather all the way around. What's the
No.
reason for that?
Well, it's an awesome reason. It's actually a massive bonus in terms of design and technical features here. If the leather went all the way around, your foam, they have great foam there, high density foam.
Okay.
If air can't get in, that's a bad thing. So when the air can get in, the foam can breathe, and also the air is able to refill that foam when you get up, forcing it to keep its shape.
Gotcha. That's excellent.
No saggy bum marks.
No
on it.
saggy bum marks. And it's even got there's a zipper on there too, right?
Yeah, the zipper goes all the way around. The covers are completely removable, which is awesome.
Okay.
And you'll notice on the back cushion that they have the cushion stay in place with Velcro strips on the back of that same mesh there.
Okay, yeah.
And then it affixes to the base of the chair with the Velcro strips. Keeps it from sliding. You know, you want to lean into these chairs.
Yeah, you betcha. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, what about the construction of the base here? We've got, this looks like a stainless?
It is, yeah. It's a stainless steel base, which is awesome. It's got that great finish to it. It's got a high sheen, keeping it very modern. But inside the chair, it's actually constructed of hardwood, which is nice.
That is nice, because I know a lot of times I've had chairs that they just break.
They just break.
You know.
I've been there.
Yeah, right? Now, and I also heard that these have a dovetail.
Yeah, the joints are dovetailed, which is great, and that's really, really just guaranteeing that strength in the construction of the chair.
Okay.
You know, not only is it a great quality of a hardwood, but the way that it's put together is just going to ensure that the product holds up over time.
That's awesome. I love it. So I also noticed on these things, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but they got these great foot caps on there.
Yeah, they're really durable. I've seen a lot of them where the foot caps, they're not very high quality. They can slip out when you don't want them to, but also they're just easy to break.
Easy to break.
You know, they're not performing their function. It's a lifetime product for sure. And I think looking at also, a lot of chairs are not well designed for different heights of people, right? But I would say, you know, we have a difference in height, and for me to be able to sit in a chair with my back against the backrest, but still be able to reach
on
the
the ground.
floor, and you know, granted I'm in shoes, but still that doesn't happen very often. Usually my legs are kind of stuck out because the proportions just aren't right.
Yeah.
But we're sitting in the same chair and you're taller than I, and it's still a comfortable sort of fit for you.
Yeah, no, it's
So-
got a great feel to it. I love it.
yeah, and again, I
it
think it speaks to that decline that we're able to sink in just a little bit, whereas if we were propped up, it would
Yeah.
feel less comfortable, the backrest would be less comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, all those details work together to create a high comfort.
We should talk about IFN Modern a little
Okay.
bit. They've been around since 2009.
Yes.
They have 4 warehouses within North America,
Yeah.
which lends to...
The best delivery ever. It's honestly magic to me.
That's great. Yeah, and you've been on their website before.
I have.
How is it to navigate through? Is it pretty simple?
It is. It's really easy to navigate. And I think the fact that they have a lot of 3D images and great descriptions, you know, those are things that really help me when I'm trying to work with clients about on a certain product. I can show them the website and they're able to navigate and learn from it and use it and have a good understanding of what I'm trying to sell them.
Right. I even heard that they have, there's a section, if you got questions, you can actually have a live chat with somebody on there that'll answer those questions for you. How about the 5-year warranty?
Yeah, it's great.
Right?
That speaks to how much confidence IFN Modern has in their own product to have such a strong warranty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
30-day
love it.
money-back guarantee.
With no restocking.
No restocking.
Yeah, and I think that's something that consumers feel good about when they can hear that, because it just inserts a level of trust doing their online shopping through IFN Modern.
So check out the website. Go on www.ifnmodern.com. Buy a great piece of furniture. You can have a live chat, like I said, if you have any questions for people. My name's Arpad Balog. This is Jennifer Scott, and we're with IFN Modern. Thanks for watching.